again. This is my third time recording this intro. I'm not having it. Hey HUNS, welcome back to my YouTube video. I've already messed up. Hey HUNS, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to today's video, which is going to be a boy talk video. I'm delighted to do one of these again. Not gonna lie, the last time I did one was in Valentine's Day, and to be honest, girlies, I thought I had them ironed out. You know, I thought I had your lives sorted. I had all these issues gone. I sorted all your lives. I fixed everyone up. I trained these fuckboys. But now, they don't learn. I don't think they do at this stage, to be honest. I think all their growing up has to be done themselves and we can't force them. They haven't learned. I don't know what they're doing. They're still ruining your lives. I'm not having it. I'm not staying here and putting up with them acting the bollocks to everyone. It's just not for me. So I'm going to sort your lives out again. This is the May boy dilemmas, and girls, it's a big one. I don't know what they were playing at this month. They were just not being nice at all. They were being horrible to you, and I'm really angry actually. Loads of the messages I got were just, you know, that we have the typical cheating, don't know if he likes me, don't know if I like him, blah blah blah, I have to get over a breakup, which is all horrible shit we go through in the daily, but girls, some of the messages I got, some of the issues or situations that ye are in this past month. I have 3 candles lit in my room right now, and they are for the hunnery. We need help this month. It would appear so anyway. I've got absolutely loads of messages. I've got some short ones and some long ones. Some of you had to slide into the DMs because question box could not handle all the information that you had to give me. So, just warning you, I'm not even going to try and keep this video short. It is going to be long, and I'm having quite a few technical difficulties today, so we'll see if this video even makes it to the internet. I feel like we're going to have a camera change some way through, and you know what, we'll see. Oh my god, Kylie Jenner just uploaded a really cute video. I think I'm going to do 5 short ones and then a long one and then 5 short ones and a long one because I need a system to get through all these because we are going to be here for an age. So if you haven't already, oh my god, look at the collarbone highlight. Oh, who is she? Oh my god, she's a goddess. She's Mollerina. I hate myself. No, I don't. I love myself. We're all about good self-talk. So I got one and it just says cheating, angry face. And yeah, basically, angry face. We don't condone that here, okay? If they cheat, you say bye-bye. You don't let them back in. I have been there. I have done that more than once. And it's never worked out for me. So learn from my mistakes and all your friends who have been cheated on as well. You do not let him back. You don't give him the time of day. If he cheats on you, he doesn't respect you. Do you want to be with someone that doesn't respect you? No. At the door. Bye-bye. We don't know him. Block him. He never existed. What? Then heal yourself emotionally. Focus on yourself. Do everything that you like to do and just never think of the fucker again. Still like my ex. We just broke up. I can't get over him. When you break up with someone, you're not going to, obviously if you've been with him for quite a while, you love him, you still like him, you can't just turn off feelings like that, like I try to, but I just compress them really, it's not that healthy, but you can't just turn off feelings like that, you can't turn on feelings like that. Feelings just happen naturally, and it's hard to control our feelings and our emotions, but you can control your thoughts which cause those feelings and emotions, if that makes any sense. So if you're thinking, oh, I miss him, or I really like him, or you have to change your thoughts and they will change your feelings and your emotions in some aspects, like not fully, but like it will definitely help. So that would be my advice. Getting over him is not just going to happen in a week, in a month, in a year, even if you were together a long time. Like, it's different healing process for everyone, and it's also grieving, and in some cases I'm not going to say it's worse than death because it's not, but it can be just as hard for some people, especially if they were with this person for a number of years. You weren't like a whole together, but you were a unit, which basically means one. But like, yeah, you weren't your individual. When you're with someone, it's very hard to remain individuals. You kind of work as a team, even if you do keep your own individual lives. You do end up as a team, so you kind of rely on the other person a lot for emotional support, and maybe like if you live together or if you're spending a lot of time together, you're used to their company and you're comfortable with their company, and they definitely would have given you some self-confidence, because anyone you're around that often adds to your self-worth and your self-confidence. So now it's weird because it's like one whole thing of your life has been stripped away and you're like, oh shit. it is hard to bounce back from, but it's the most important thing. And I say it time and time again, breakups are the making of strong women. Like it's ridiculous. Like when you go through a hard patch in your life, such as a breakup, and you learn about your self-worth and who you are and what shit you expect from people and what shit you do not take from people, it really makes you as a person. In a way, I feel like breakups are blessings, because if you were meant to be together and the universe or God or whatever it is that you believe in what intended for life to be this way for you, you wouldn't have broken up. And if they still do intend for life to be this way for you, they will get back. You will get back together. So don't stress about it. Be in control of your thoughts and think, no, today I'm going to enjoy my life because I'm the person living my life. I'm not with this person anymore, so they do not need to take up room in my head. The only people relevant in your life now are the ones that are in it. If he decided to walk out or you told him get out, he doesn't need to be in your head anymore. And that's something that you have to work on with your thoughts, day in, day out, and that will help your feelings and emotions. But I'm with you, girl, and it's hard. And you're not just going to be like, no, don't like him anymore because we're not together. That's not how it works. You really have to work at it, and you have to think, okay, I may not like him, but let's not think about him. Let's think about what I do like to do, and then do more of that, and keep doing more of that. Just spend your whole life doing that if you can. Be the ideal thing in the world, wouldn't it? Snapchat boyfriends, lol. I mean, boys who snap often. What do I do next to progress things? Nothing. I've been learning a lot about feminine energy lately as opposed to masculine energy, and the whole feminist movement, whilst it's been amazing and wonders for us, and I'm so grateful for all the women that have got us our rights, got us equal pay wage to men and all this, you know what I'm on about. But a sad part of the process of that was we suppressed a lot of our feminine energy and we took on a more masculine energy. And I don't know if you know, but in women and in men, we both have feminine energy and masculine energy. Like in both, men have feminine energy and women have masculine energy. And because we've been trying to compete with the man recently, the last couple of years, we have been upping our masculine energy, and we've seen our feminine energy is weak, and we don't want that because we want to be equal to the man, so we need to up our masculine energy, when that is bullshit. I'm just going to say it now, ladies. Your feminine energy is the most powerful energy in probably the world. It's just crazy. Feminine energy is like nature, it's receiving, it's creative, like giving life, giving birth, like cultivating and caring for things, and just being calm and at one with everything around you. And while masculine energy can be assertive and blah 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 blah, really to be happy is to be calm and to be peaceful and to be happy and to be creative and give life and everything like that. So feminine energy is really powerful, and if you're wanting to progress things, that's good. You definitely want, there's things you can do, but at the end of the day, men are predators. They want the chase. They don't want you to chase them. And this is 2019. If you want to, you can. I'm not saying don't. If you want to progress it and you want to be assertive and you want to make the first move, you can. There is nothing wrong with that. You do you. If that's what's going to make you happy and you're going to be proud of yourself for doing that, then fucking do it. Power to you. But as feminine energy, we are receivers, which sounds like I know. Let them come to you. If you have to force it and you have to force the progress, it's not going to be the best. You know that quote? It's like, if you have to force it, it's going to be shit. Like literally, like if you have to force it, it's shit. And like a fart. It's the same with relationships, okay? If you have to force the contact, or you feel like you're pulling teeth chatting to someone, they're not for you. You may like them. They may be the hottest thing in town. Ew. It's not meant to be, and that's okay, because if it's not meant to be, that means there's better out there for you. So I'm not saying it's not meant to be with this fella. I don't know. Your Snapchat boyfriends, I'm delighted for you. But to progress things, it has to happen naturally. If you want to progress things, you can just be a bit like more softer, maybe give them a compliment, but don't fluff their ego up too much. I'd say give them opportunities to give you compliments. You know, look fine on your stories. Now, don't dress up for them, dress up for yourself, but just enjoy yourself and show that you're enjoying yourself and you're living your best life, and they'll be attracted to that. And if they're not, then they're wasters and we don't want them anyway. How to know if he is not over his ex. Oh my god, these are common. So how to know if he's not over his ex. This is a hard one because do we ever fully get over people? See, that's my question. I feel like every person you've ever come in contact with in your life, whether it's boyfriends, friends, anybody at all, the woman at the shop who you give €2 to, you know, the psychology is that every single person we meet in our life, we take something for them and we open up a file in the filing cabinet in our brain and we store information on that person. And this is like actual stuff I've learned in college. I did a half-hour walk this morning and I met so many cars, and each car, whether I'd seen it before or not, I opened a file in my brain, just my head did this, and it stored like the colour, the reg, if I noticed it, blah blah blah, like it just stored that. Whether I'm going to remember that or not, my body took in that information. So where am I even going with this? Jesus, I can actually go off on some tangents, can't I? Back to the point. There's always going to be a part of your ex in you and a part of your partner's exes in them, and you can't fully get rid of that, and that's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because they had loads of happy memories with their property and they had like good times. Like, you have to be grateful for the good times as well as the bad times, because the bad times taught them what they don't like about a person. You don't possess any of those things, because if they learned that they didn't like those things about that person, they wouldn't be with you. So you obviously don't have those bad things. Does that make sense? You are like you better. I'm not saying like we're all in competition with people's exes, because that's not healthy either. But I'm just saying, we're all upgrades from the last one, technically, if you think about it that way. But like, okay, let's not, because that can get kind of messy. I don't want to cause any drama. But if he's not over his ex, basically, if it's nothing to do with you, first of all, if he's not over his ex or not, and it's frustrating for you, sorry, my camera turned off there, and it's frustrating for you because you want him to be over your ex, because you want him to put all his energy into you. But here's the thing, you just will know, I feel like I still look at my ex's profiles sometimes, and I consider myself very much over them. Trust me, not a hint of going back to any single one of them. That will never happen, and I know never say never, but I truly believe that will never happen. But I am over them, whereas somebody could be checking up on people's profiles and not over them. Like, it's just hard to know. But I feel like you need to open that conversation with him, and if he says he is, then you just have to take his word for it. But if his actions are showing that he's not, or it's an issue with you and it's your insecurities that make you feel like he can't be fully on you because you're slightly jealous that someone else has had him before. Now, I'm not saying that's the issue, but I'm saying sometimes that can be the issue, in which case you kind of need to check yourself. But in other cases, if he is showing, oh my god, my necklace has been like that for how long? If he is showing signs of not being over his ex, you need to give him space. You need to be like, look, I didn't sign up for this. I signed up for you. I didn't sign up for her. So you need to give him the space he needs to get over it, and then eventually he might come back to you, or he might not. If he doesn't, he wasn't meant for you. There's better out there for you. That's the thing. Breakups are blessings. Rejection is protection. Rini Lee, I don't know if anyone watches her videos on YouTube. She does really good like pep talk videos. And she said, I watched one earlier today, and she said, rejection is protection for your heart. Like, because whoever you believe in, God or the universe or whatever it is, knew that they were not right for you, so they made them reject you. So you're like, thank you, got the message, moving on. You shouldn't feel like it's an issue with you. When everyone just sees you as one of the lads, I feel like, I don't think I'm viewed as one of the lads, but I think I'm just viewed as like a friend a lot of the time, because I don't know, to be honest, like, I completely understand where you're coming from, but if they see you as one of the lads, that's fine. It's better to be friends with someone than like not on their radar at all, if that makes sense. But if you do start fancying someone and you want them to view you as more, then show up as more. Think of yourself as more. Radiate the more energy, you know? Obviously stay true to who you are and everything, but I'm saying like increase your feminine energy, because if they see you as one of the lads, that probably means you're kind of, not that you have a masculine energy, but you're like, you're not as feminine and you're not using your seductive powers, basically. So level up in that seductivity, okay? You know, a gentle nudge here, tap there, flutter the lashes. Don't do it like this because they'll probably run. Up your feminine energy levels a little bit, like just a little notch, and then if it's going well, another little notch, and then eventually they'll be yours. No, I'm joking. To be honest, it's a hard one. The way they talk as lads, if they view you as a lad, as one of the lads, because you're talking like them, try to adopt more girly ways of talking, if that makes sense. You know, like just wear a button bra or wear more jewelry, or, you know, things that are stereotypically feminine. I'm not saying all boys are stupid, but boys are kind of stupid sometimes. I don't want to be that bitch, but I'm kind of being that bitch right now. But I feel like that is the way I would go down it. Just like show up and remind them, like, hello, I'm a girl, I'm chill, I'm good to talk to, but I'm also like a fucking female, and you want me, boo. I'm sure you'll be able to do a lot better than I will. Okay, let's move on to a long one, because I did short ones. I need advice. Well, girl, I'm here to give you that advice. So there's this boy who has been showing a lot of interest in me lately, and I've known him forever. I didn't realise I fancied him until he started showing interest in me, and now I can't get him off my mind. Literally, this is like my life. Like, I don't like boys when I first meet them, unless it's like, you know, when they're just so hot and you fall head over heels in love with them. But most boys, like, I just don't like them when I meet them. And then someone is like, oh, I heard he likes you. And then I'm like, he likes me? Okay. And then I start liking him, which isn't great, to be honest. It's got me in a lot of not good situations. So first instincts matter too. Don't just like him because he likes you. And this is coming from the woman who has the biggest tendency to do that. The problem is he was meeting/dating my cousin for a few months about a year ago, and me and my cousin have always been super close. He always shifted my best friend months ago, and he is friends with my brother. What do I do as I feel stuck in a rut? Like, is this just not Ireland in a nutshell, to be honest? Ireland is so small. It's nearly impossible to meet someone who isn't someone's cousin or someone's brother or someone's best friend, or through marriage or pets, but like, that was my dog, but then I gave it to my neighbours, so now it's their dog, so we're related to the dog. Imagine. This is just Ireland. This is small towns in Ireland, cities, everywhere. Everywhere is related to everywhere in Ireland. Like, I'm just gonna say it. I speak the truth. We all know I speak the truth. Oh, it's so sticky. So he's your cousin was going out with him. He's your brother's friend, but also your best friend was shifting him as well. And now he's flirting with you. He sounds like he gets around. I'm not slut shaming. Don't get it twisted. I'm not slut shaming. I'm just saying maybe he's just a flirty person. But do you want to be on the list of people he's gotten with? Ask your brother what he thinks of him. Your brother should want to protect you. And if you tell your brother he's flirting with me, do you think I should go with it? If you're close like that with your brother, I would just ask your brother, because if your brother thinks he's a fuckboy and he's gonna fuck you over, he won't want you going near him, because it's your brother. But if your brother is like getting weird because it's his friend, then, you know, I don't know. I feel like he should just be honest with you and tell you whether or not he's good or not. But it's also something you're going to have to talk to your cousin about and your friends. You're going to have to be like, listen, ladies, you'll never guess who was trying to flirt with me lately. And to be honest, him flirting with me is making me want to flirt back with him. I need to know how you feel about this. And if not, then that's okay. That is fine. I just want to know. Because no boy is worried. Like, I'm sorry. No boy, unless they are the absolute one to be love of your life, but I don't think that this is the case, but no boy generally is worth drama among girls, okay? We as women need to unite together and stick together, and do not let boys rustle us. Imagine the audacity of a boy coming in with this big cock and he just waves it in front of us and we all start fighting. No. That is not 2019. We don't do that anymore. Okay, he may come in and do that and we may be like, okay, what else you got? Impress us, you know? We're not going to fight amongst each other over these silly boys. okay? That's what I would do. Talk to your brother, talk to your friends. Suss it out. Don't make any big moves, because if he still wants you, he will keep hunting you, and if he gets bored and goes elsewhere, then you know he just wanted a plaything, and you probably don't want to be his plaything. If you do, that's fine, have a good time, okay? Be safe. That is my advice on that, hunty. We're 23 minutes in, lads. What is my life? Okay, let's do some more short ones. I think I'm in love with an old friend. He lives in Amsterdam now, but I can't stop thinking he's the one. Oh my god, this is so strange. This is so similar to one of my close friends' situations. She actually met a fella when she was abroad when she was younger, and they clicked, and they, like, literally, I think they're soulmates from what she's told me. But then recently she was away on holidays, and he just happened to be where she was, and they reunited again, and now, like, he is off abroad, but he's coming home soon, and they're, like, planning to meet up and everything. So girl, this situation sounds very similar. Like, they're old friends as well. So, well, do you talk often? Does he make an effort with you? Is he flirty with you? Is he seeing anyone else? Like, there's lots of things to know. But you could always just slyly organise a girl's trip to Amsterdam and meet up whilst you're over there, okay? But don't you be putting in more effort than he's putting in. Okay, because this is happening to far too many of the girls, myself included, that I know. We put more effort into boys than they put into us, and that is not fair, okay? Because if a boy likes you, you will know. And if you are wondering if he does, if he doesn't, he probably doesn't. 9 times out of 10, he doesn't, because if he did, he would let it be known, unless he's shy. In which case, again, it's not for you to pull it out of him whether he likes you or not. He should be able enough and adult enough and be able to communicate that he does, because he could lose you. Do you know what I mean? If someone is, like, worried that they don't have you and they want you, they will make it known that they want you, okay? Boy-wise. I'm happy for you that you think you found the one. That's amazing. Please invite me to the wedding if that ever happens. I've never been to Amsterdam. I'd love to fucking go. Can you have it there and invite me, and I'll be the soul of the party. Imagine me in Amsterdam. I need more information, so message me more information and I will help. I will give you a personal session, girly. One of my friends sent this in. When to realise he's just not worth the effort, even for the D Club. So the D Club is like, you know, a sexual revolution among women, where we can just go and, you know, have sex with boys, no strings attached. It's a kind of friends with benefits situation. Some boys are just not even worth getting into the D Club, if you know what I mean. And when to realise he's not worth the effort. If he's causing you more pain than happiness. If every time you talk to him, you get annoyed. If he's making you annoyed every week, even that is too much to be worth the effort. Like, if every time you talk to him you get annoyed, bye-bye, not worth it. If once a week he's disrupting your happiness, not for me. Imagine me talking to a person once a week, and in that one conversation a week, they could ruin my happiness. No. Not that anyone can ruin my happiness, because I don't let people affect me. But that's what I'm saying. If they're threatening your happiness, they are not worth it. Only have people in your life that add to your happiness, whether that is through orgasms or other. If the orgasm isn't good enough, bye-bye. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. Wanting to travel the world, but the boyfriend can't afford... Wanting to travel the world, but the boyfriend can't afford, so doing it solo. Power to you. Go on the mana. Go on the women. I actually don't think you're Irish, so I'm going to say go on the women, because mana is women in Irish. Wow, girl, fair fucks to you. Traveling the world is a big deal, especially doing it solo. And you know what? That takes a lot of courage to go off on your own and leave your boyfriend behind. So well done. Hopefully he's mature enough to understand that this is the right decision for you, because you wouldn't make it unless you knew it was the right decision. I have faith in you. Power to you. He can't afford it. That's on him. He'll work, he'll save up the money, he'll join you out there at some point if he wants to. But yeah, I'm so proud of you doing it solo. That's amazing. I personally would not have the balls to do that. Wish I did. Lend me a few of those lady balls if you have any spare going. My crush hasn't texted me in 5 days. Should I forget about him? Yes. Not as in forget, as in like completely rewrite, like format the SD card, throw it in the bin, you know, not that forget, but just like, why are you letting this person take up space in your mind when they're not giving you effort? Because I don't know about you, but my, like, spaces in my life are reserved for people who give me effort and who add value and who, you know, make it known that they fuck with me. If you're sending me mixed signals or you're like not fucking with me on a level that I want you to fuck with me, you do not get a space in my life. This shit's expensive to get here, okay? As in, like, I have worth around me. I have worth on the places around me because I have a lot of worth for myself, as should you, as should everybody. So if he is not giving you the effort that you desire, he is not worth that space in your life. Someone better will come and fill it along, will text you how often you want to be texted or whatever. But if it, like, in another way, he might just be busy. You don't, like, it depends what you want. You have to lay out what you want, and you deserve whatever it is that you want. But he could be, you can make up the excuses for him. Like, he could be busy, he could have exams, he could be doing whatever it is that he's doing, he could be seeing another girl. Does he know he's your crush? Like, are you flirting? Like, you know, there's a lot that goes into this. He's not obliged to text you as well, as another thing, which is a shame. I wish we could make people obliged to text us. It would make our lives a lot easier, isn't it? But if somebody wants to talk to you, they will. Now, he could be shy and he could be like, oh, I don't want to annoy her by texting her too much. People need to stop overthinking as much and just go with how they're feeling, I feel like. I think don't get over him as in, no, sorry, you didn't text me in 5 days, we're done. You don't need to be that extreme, that severe. But I'm just saying, don't give him as much energy, and give yourself some more of that energy that you've been given to thinking about him. And just calm down. If he's going to text you, he will, and if he's not, he's not. I don't give it too much thought, because he's obviously not somebody that should be taking up that much of your brain if he's only your crush. Do you know what I mean? Because if it escalated to the point where he was your boyfriend or whatever for some amount of time, then he deserves that much space in your brain. But a crush does not deserve that much space in your brain, because what are they doing for you? What is he doing for you to give him that rental space in your brain? He's not, like, you know? So don't give him that much space in your brain, and forget about him, but don't, like, rewrite the disc. Take your energy away from that and put your energy into better things for you, boo. We're at half an hour, lads, now. I'm so sorry, but hopefully you're enjoying these as much as I am. I love fixing your lives. Friends with benefits. I want more. He says he's not capable of a relationship. I smell bullshit. I smell bullshit too. Bye. I smell bullshit as in, if he's saying he's not ready for a relationship, listen to the words that are coming out of his mouth. I'm, like, definitely ruining the mic there, sorry. I've been in this situation before. Let me tell you, I'm saying this quietly because my mom is next door, but I have been in this situation before, okay? Listen to what they say. Actions do speak louder than words, but also listen to what the fuck he's saying. If he is saying, I'm not ready for a relationship, but he's continuing to fuck you, that is telling you he doesn't want to wife you. He just wants to ride you. Is that what you want? Yes. No. If that's what you want, you just want to keep riding them. If the orgasm is amazing, keep fucking doing it. But if you want to be wifed up, if you want to be in a relationship, listen to what the fuck he's saying. He's giving you all the information you need right there, okay? If that is not what you want, you have to say goodbye. You have to be like, listen, this is not what I want. This is hurting me. Because I'm texting a girl on the internet that I don't know to ask her advice on this, okay? I'm not judging, I'm just stating facts. So this is obviously hurting me. It's not what I want. And you have to be the woman that you are, and you have to tell him that. You have to be like, listen, I understand. I understand what's happening here. Thank you for the fabulous sex, but I just want more for myself. So I'm going to go. But you keep doing you. Hopefully you find someone who is good for you. I'm gonna find there's someone out there who's good for me. Like, listen, you can meet them next weekend. You don't know when you're gonna meet the love of your life. So don't let him be taking up this space in your life if he is not doing for you what you want done for yourself, okay? So I'm calling bullshit in a way that it's not actually bullshit. Like, listen to the actions, listen to the words. I'm calling it bullshit that you're still putting up with it if that is not what you want. So decide what you want and don't lie to yourself. Okay, you obviously do want a relationship because you've said that. You've texted to a girl on the internet who you don't know. I'm checking, I don't know you. Yeah, I don't think I know you. Well, no, I do know you. You're my hun. But you know what I mean? So you obviously don't lie to yourself. Okay, you want a relationship. He doesn't want that. So if you stay with him now and you're giving him what he wants, you're not getting what you want. Why would you deny yourself what you want? It's better not to have that than to be annoyed that you're not getting what you want. And he is. Does that make sense? Boy, bye. Boy, bye. One last little word and just say, listen, this is it. You're in or you're out. I've been woke. I watched a mollerina video and I got woke. Are you able for this? Are you able for the woke, bitch? No? Didn't think so. Bye-bye. Tell me, I want to know how this goes as well. Can anyone who I've answered the dilemmas and they try out this advice, please, like, call in again, message me again and let me know how it goes. Imagine if we did like a checkup series, like, but then imagine if my advice was really shit. Okay, disclaimer, I am not a professional advice giver outer. I am an amateur, but I just think I can give good advice sometimes. So if this advice does not work for you, I am sorry. I'm not saying it will, I'm saying there is a chance it could. Okay, let's go to a long one. I'm having so much fun, guys. There was some that were so long I couldn't fit them in a screenshot. So I'm actually going to go to my Instagram DMs and look at those now. Ooh, okay, this one's really... Hey girl, love your vids. Thank you. Battery will get you everywhere. No, I'm not joking, but thank you. And the advice you give. Oh, so I was wondering if you could help me with this boy dilemma. I can, of course, girl. Sure, aren't we all here trying to do the same thing? This boy and I have been on, off, snapping and getting off for about a year and a half now. I'm in first year of college. Girl, look at you getting your education. And he is in sixth year. Now, I'm not ageist, but I'm just saying, I've learned this in the past couple of months. Young boys are young boys. They mature at a lower rate than women. Girls, they just don't mature. So this is a new rule I've set myself. I'm trying to go older. My new age limit is 23. I just turned 22, so my new age limit is 23 upwards. So if you're under 23, don't talk to me unless you can prove you are mature and woke as I am. In which case, then let's get it on. That's just a little side note, so that's just a little something to keep into consideration. But anyway, moving on, that probably doesn't apply here. I'm in first year college and he's in sixth year, so I'd only really see him on nights out at home. Ever since I've met him, he's the only boy that I want and can think about being in a relationship with. But the problem is, he's a real fuckboy. I could have told you, I can smell it. I can smell them. Every time I tried to stop texting him because I knew he needed to move on because he doesn't want a relationship, he kept snapping me, telling me how much I meant to him. At least he's showing you his emotions, okay? Some boys don't show emotions. At least he's, you know, showing emotion. Whether he's being honest or just playing you is another thing. Because I feel like some men have latched onto this now and they're like, oh, if we show emotion, they let down their pants. I gave in for a while and continued to text him, but I got sadder and sadder when I saw him shift other girls. So on the other night, I shifted 2 of his friends and hurt him like he hurt me. I have to say, I don't condone, but a little feel of us. I fucking love that. I'm sorry, like, I don't condone that, like, scold, but, like, also, that's mad. Moving quite mad, okay? Like, you probably shouldn't have done that, but if everyone involved, like, if they had fun and if you had fun, then, like, give him a taste of his own medicine. I get it. I don't say it was the right thing to do, but well done. You do you, boo, okay? You made a decision and you went through with it, and I can only applaud you for that. Hold on now for a second. Let's just backtrack, okay? You're getting sadder and sadder, okay? You said sad 2 times. Sadder and sadder. That is telling me no happiness. That is saying to me, bye. Bin. Can you recycle people? I don't know. Let's ask somebody sustainable. Compost. Yeah, bodies decompose. You put him in the compost. We don't think about him anymore because he wants his cake and to eat it at the same time. He wants to eat the cake, but he also wants some cake. That doesn't really make any sense, but you know what I mean? Like, he wants 2 things and you can't have 2 things. Like, he just wants you to have you when he wants you. Because if he really did have feelings for you and liked you, he wouldn't be going off with other girls. Or even if he might like you a little bit, there could be some truth in what he's saying. I'm sure there is, because I'm sure you're fucking fab and he'd be stupid not to like you. So I'm sure he does like you, but he doesn't like you enough to not be getting with other girls. And in my books, that's not good enough for me and that's not good enough for you. You decide if that's good enough for you or not, but obviously it's not because you said sad 2 times in that message, which makes me unhappy, which isn't good. We don't like me when I'm not unhappy. You haven't seen me really unhappy. You don't want to see me unhappy because I get angry. We know I'm an Aries. I'm fucking angry. I don't like this. If I ever see him, I will slap him around. That's just so stupid. Like, why is he telling you one thing but then going and shifting your friends? So he might like you, but he doesn't like you enough. And that's the bottom line. You have to listen to what they say and their actions, and that's what it's saying. It's all there. It's confusing as fuck. He is confused as fuck. That's what it's telling you. You probably want someone who knows what they want and knows that they want you. You deserve that, at least, to know that they want you and want to commit to you or whatever it is. Like, that's bottom line. That is, like, bottom line. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's not how to do. He is obviously just immature, again, 6 year. He's just seeing all those tits and fans around and he's like, just let him at it for a while. He needs to mature. You go live your own life. You don't need to be worried about him. Like, you need to think, like, what? Like, actually think about it. Like, he's a silly boy for doing that. You are in first year of your college, living your best college life, and you're getting upset because some silly boy who told you he likes you is shifting other girls at the weekend. Is that how you want to be spending your time? No. So just don't. Whenever you have these thoughts, you're like, no. Change those thoughts to something better. And it's hard and it sounds stupid, but once you start doing it, you'll realise the power in that. He's got really annoyed now and has stopped snapping me. Oh, has he? The poor baby's gone to sulk in the corner, has he? Well, good for fucking him. Let him off. Block. You don't need this energy in your life. Imagine, I hate when boys do this. They do something wrong and then they make you feel bad for what they've done. In this case, I know you kind of did shift his two friends, so I can see why he's annoyed, but also he does not have a right to be annoyed at all because he was shifting other girls. So it's just a really stupid situation all in all, and I will block him. To be honest, I don't care if it's awkward at the weekends. He did that to himself. You don't need to feel awkward. Let him be the awkward one. That's all I have to say on it. Block. It's confusing because his friends always come up to me saying he loves me. So I'm confused. He doesn't love you. He doesn't know what love is. I'm sorry, he's in 6th year. If he loved you, he wouldn't be shifting other girls, would he? If he loves you a little bit, that's nice. That's cute for him. It's a hobby. It's not proper. It's not real. We do not accept half-ass shit in 2019, girlies. We only accept the full fucking peach, okay? So if they're not giving you the full peach, just say, no, compost bin. Bye-bye. Enjoy. I need a cup of tea or something. I hope you have your snacks. Feel ready for another relationship, but I'm going to uni soon and I don't want a summer fling. Okay, well then don't have a summer fling. If you don't want one, don't have one. Focus on yourself. Go to university. You might find a relationship there. You don't know what's around the corner. Also, you could go to the corner shop the next day and there could be a lovely lad there. You could fall in love and he could be going to the same university as you. You don't know what's around the corner. You don't know what's going to happen. And believe you me now, from my experiences and my best friends' experiences and my acquaintances' experience, the best things come unexpected. Get rid of expectations. Summer flings are great. I've had one. I've had two. I've had around two, and three. Okay, fuck. I've had a couple, and they are fun, but also, like, if you don't think that's what you want for attachment or for whatever, enjoy your own summer. You're young. You don't need to be worried. You live all the years and years and years until you're married to have summer things and shit like that. So don't be worrying. Just go to college, enjoy college. Whatever happens will happen. Don't put pressure on yourself to be wanting something like that, because it will just happen if it's meant to happen to you. And if not, your single time is the best time because you get to have all the time to yourself. And trust me, when you're in a relationship, you will miss that ever so slightly. You'll be like, oh my god, now I have the responsibility of another people's emotions. I have to offer them parts of me. Whereas when you're single, all parts of you belong to all parts of you. You could do whatever the hell you want whenever you want. You get the whole bed to yourself. You can starfish it. That's what I would say. Just don't overthink it. You can't just go out and find a boyfriend. I wish you could, because I would do that by now, to be honest, but you can't. So we just got to relax. Okay. What age do you think it is right to start dating? Love you. Oh, thank you so much. I love you too. I'd say when you get to secondary school, it's grand to start like that. In Ireland anyway, when we go to secondary school, we start going to like teenage discos and everything, and that's when you kind of start like liking boys and having your first kisses and stuff like that. So I'd say once you get to secondary school, like 13, 14, like not serious dating, like, okay, that's another level, doing the business. Wait till you're around legal age. If you're just like want to start going on dates or have a little part-time boyfriend or whatever, when you're younger, yeah, just go for it. But don't be putting stress on yourself, because honestly, it's not worth it in school. 9 times out of 10, high school relationships or secondary school or whatever never amount to proper like long-term adult relationships, because you're young, you have so much growing up to do. Even now, I do so much maturing in a year. So much happens in my life in a year that imagine if you had someone else in your life. They have to keep up through all of that as well, and you have to keep up with theirs, especially in school. There's so much going on. You already have so much stress. You're changing, your body's changing, your head is changing, everything in here is changing. It's very likely that you will be depressed or have mental health issues at some point in school, just naturally because of the time in your life and the stress and everything like that. So having a boyfriend on top of everything like that, makes it harder. Don't be putting stress on yourself to go do that. That's just a fun part of life, but it's only one part of life. You still have all the other parts of life. So don't be thinking about this part of life too much. How can you get over a boy you care about so much? I feel like I need further context for this dilemma, but in just a general sense, to get over someone is just to focus more on yourself. And whenever you have thoughts about them, you're just like, you know what? That's grand, I'm having a thought, but let's just bring those thoughts back to me, because I am the bitch. I am the bitch of my life. My life revolves around me, not him. So why are my thoughts going to him? My thoughts are being weak, okay? Make your thoughts strong. Make your thoughts about you, and everything will work its way out. You know, do your hobbies. If you don't have hobbies, find some hobbies. Find something that you like. It can be watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians. That's a hobby of mine. And wouldn't put it on my CV, but it's definitely a hobby. Do things. Do more of what you like to do, and do things that make you so happy that you can't even think about them. Spend time with your friends, because when you're with your friends, you're not going to be thinking about them. You're going to be having the best laughs of your life. Create stuff, whether it's like, I don't know, do people knit nowadays? But like knitting or whatever, like just creative stuff like makeup, or for me, like creating videos and content and pictures and stuff like that. And people think it's vain because it's of yourself, but like self-portraiture has been around since caveman days. Do not get me started on the anthropology of selfies, okay? Wrote my freaking thesis about Instagram. Don't come for me. Do some hobbies, do some baking, do some cooking, go visit your granny, or if she's around. Do things so you're not sitting on your own thinking about them. And if that does happen, remind yourself, wow, this is a thought. I'm in control of my thoughts. I can sit here, think about him and get upset, or I can think about this and be happy. And it is hard, and it does sound stupid, but once you start doing it, you'll be like, fuck. I want a boy to cause dilemmas. How do I get one, please and thanks? I don't know, hon, you tell me. I'm presuming you're working that Grindr these days. This is from one of my friends who's gay, by the way. If anyone doesn't know what Grindr is, it's the gay version of Tinder. I don't know much about that. I don't know much about that side of it. Maybe I should do like gay dilemmas and get one of my gay friends on here too, because I actually have another gay dilemma. Let's go to that one now. It's from another fella, and he has a dilemma, and he is a male who likes the men, and his dilemma is, so I started talking to a guy from school at the start of Easter. I thought it was going well, but then we got back to school and he completely blanked me. I don't even get a smile. I asked him why, and he's been ignoring me. He said he hasn't, and he just changes the topic of conversation when I try to ask him. I don't know what to do. So my advice for you is, you do nothing. You leave the boy alone. You're in school. Everyone is confused as fucking school. Nobody knows what's happening, what's coming, what's going, what. They have different emotions every single week. He might not know what he is, or if he does and he's openly gay, good for him, good for everyone, happy for everyone involved, more of this please. But not everybody wants something. Some people just want to explore, but they will feel like a dick if they say that. If they're like, listen, I just wanted to explore, like that sounds like a dickish thing to say. So it's easier for people just to kind of change the situation, not talk about it. People have trouble dealing with their emotions, let alone speaking about their emotions and voicing their emotions and feelings. So don't take it personally. Nothing to do with you. You're a fab fucking bitch. I already know you are. He's got issues inside of him, because if he didn't, he'd be able to talk about his emotions. He'd be able to tell you straight and flat out, listen, not interested, I'm interested, blah 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 blah. Do you know, like, so I feel like he just doesn't know, or if he does know, he doesn't have the mental clarity or the strength or whatever, the confidence to be able to voice that. And you don't deserve that. Like, you deserve someone who can voice their emotions to you and communicate with you and tell you whether or not they fucking like you. You don't deserve to be strung along by someone who doesn't know. Do you know what I mean? So just forget about him. That's it. That's simple, plain and easy. Forget about him. Move on with your life. Focus on yourself. Find someone new. And if he does like you, he will come back and he will tell you. You know when boys like you because they tell you. Oh my god, I have pins and needles in my legs, lads. Ow. Oh my god. Mollerina needs a break. I need a commercial break. I'm on placement through college and I really fancy one of my colleagues. Should I say something? Yeah, why not? Remember though, feminine energy. Definitely say something. Just, you know, a little hair flip there. Put your hand on his shoulder or something. Men love that. On his knee, not in a creepy way. Just accidentally brush against him. Smell nice all the time. Always look nice. I know you're placement. I'm presuming you're nursing. Probably not. I don't know why I presume that. Placement just makes me think I'm nursing. But wherever you are, try to look nice, try to smell nice, try to be put together, try to present the best version of yourself if you're looking to get someone, because it just makes you feel confident. Like, if wearing no makeup makes you feel the most confident, then do that. But make yourself confident. Don't be thinking too much about it. Just have fun with it, okay? Enjoy your life, because people are attracted to people who are enjoying their life. There is little subtle things you can do, like just pay him a little compliment here and there, wherever, or just casually be like, do you want to grab coffee after, or, you know, like, are you free tomorrow, we'll get coffee, or whatever, you know. Or if you're talking about his favourite, like, sometimes you can talk about your favourite food or whatever. Say if he says Nando's, you can be like, oh, but we go to Nando's next week, or something. You know, like, you can work the situation to your favour sometimes. You just have to be sly about it, and you have to remember that you are that bitch, okay? And if he doesn't like you, that is fine, okay? There's gonna be someone out there who's gonna absolutely obsess over you, okay? If he doesn't like you, you don't bother liking him anyway. These things will either are meant to be or not meant to be. But again, if you have to force it, it's probably gonna be shit. So don't be forcing it, but just play with it a little. And if you're getting the kind of nah, then just fall back, eat some ice cream, get back out there. This one is from a girl who I helped her in probably my first ever boy talk dynamics video. I helped her out in this, and now she's having another issue. We have a repeat customer, boys and girls, a repeat customer. Like, I don't think I forget about you. If your issue is big enough, I'm gonna remember you, or the username at least. So anyway, me and my ex have stayed friends since we broke up. I still love him. I want to be with him. He's not ready for a relationship at the moment, apparently. However, he gets mad when I go out on nights out, talk to boys. If he finds out I kiss a boy, he goes crazy. Help, in capital letters. When it's in capital letters, you know it's urgent. So, girly, he is being such a fucking wanker. I hate this. This actually annoys me, because it's like, if you are broken up with someone, let them live their life. You need to not have contact with him anymore. You might still love him, and that's fine. But love is not enough sometimes. Love without loyalty is bullshit. There's a lot of people I love in my life, okay, but I wouldn't trust them. Or there's a lot of people that I love, but like I wouldn't marry them. Love is love. Love is great, but love isn't. I'm sorry to the Beatles, love is all you need, or whoever wrote that. Like, not really. I feel like there is more that we need on this planet, such as loyalty. Have you heard that new song by 21 Savage? There's a line in it, and I'm going to butcher this, it's definitely not the right lyrics, but he says something about, like, love is good, but also someone can love me and, like, shoot me. But loyalty, like, you might not love me, but if you're loyal to me, you won't shoot me. Like, it's definitely, those are not the lines, but you get the general idea. Like, there's more than just love. Love isn't just it, okay? You need more. You need more for your relationships to work. And you obviously didn't have enough to make it work, or you wouldn't have broken up. You broke up for a reason, and remember that. And I think you're having too much contact with him, and the more contact you have with someone, you're not going to get over them, okay? You need a special, like, cold turkey period, and if you're still not over him, or you still have, like, intense feelings of love for him, then you haven't had a long enough cold turkey period, and you need to get off his dick. You're not on his, not, like, metaphorically, not like actually on it. I hope you're not on it. You'd be very stupid if you were on it. He sounds like a fucking wanker. Imagine breaking up with someone and then being mad when they're getting with other people. Like, I understand it from a jealousy side, but also, like, you have nothing to do with them anymore. Like, you fucked up your chance. Do you know what I mean? Like, he has no authority. He isn't. Where is he? What standpoint is he coming at that he feels that his opinion is valued in your life anymore? No. He doesn't deserve that space. So I think you just need to, again, like, what I forget who broke up with who, but, like, he has no right to be getting mad over you getting with other people. He's, like, trying to control the situation, but, like, you can't do that, and you just need to make it known. You need to make it, like, listen, Mr. over here, you are not living my life. I am living my life, and I'm going to do whatever the fuck I'm going to do. I'm going to kiss whoever the fuck I'm going to kiss, and I'm going to enjoy it while I'm fucking doing it too. And you're not going to cause a little hissy fit over here in the corner, or if you do, I don't give a shit, a fucking flying fuck. So don't bother. Do not bother your little pretty fucked up head what the hell I'm doing with my life. Go live your own life. Block him. I know it's hard, but it's going to be the best thing that you ever do for yourself, because this is not a relationship that is ever going to work. The communication is fucked, because this wouldn't be happening if there was good communication, and it's very rare that something this unhinged will ever get put back together properly and efficiently, and I feel like it's just going to be an ongoing cycle, blah 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 blah, cause more heartache than happiness. So honestly, block. If you live close by, just tell him, just be like, listen, don't ever talk to me again in the nicest way possible. I don't want to hear it. I want to move on with my life. You have no right to be getting annoyed at me like that. Deal with your own emotions, sonny boy. I'm dealing with my emotions. Deal with your own emotions. Boys are so managed and they really just don't learn how to deal with themselves, and this is why the suicide rates among men are massive compared to women, and they really just I don't know what to do to solve it myself, obviously, because I can help with some issues, but some issues are greater than my help. But it is an issue. Boys are just so mammied and they just can't deal with their own emotions sometimes, and that makes them angry and aggressive. Which is just, it happens. But again, you are not together with him. He has nothing over you. You don't need to be dealing with this. This should not be an issue. You're allowing this. I'm not saying it's your fault, it's not, but I'm saying you're allowing this to be an issue. So you need to just be like, no, I am not allowing this to be an issue. If someone comes up to you on a night out and you're after getting with someone and they're like, oh, he's ripping, just be like, let him off. He can do whatever he wants to do. I'm living my best life. That doesn't bother me. I'm going to have another shot. See you later. Basically, that just makes me angry. So when I get angry about stuff, I'm just like, nope, goodbye. Compost bin, see you. So we have time for another long one. I need to do some yoga for these. Oh Jesus. It was long, it's long. You asked for it. You're the ones that are making this long, so don't blame me. Oh my god, is it 8 o'clock already? Lads, I planned to film this video at 11 o'clock this morning and it's now 8 o'clock at night. Just for this, like this video, okay? Fucking like this video and subscribe. I deserve that. Basically, I've liked this lad for years and we used to be really good friends and there was always some flirting there. Nothing happened, but he ended up getting a GF and distanced himself. Don't you fucking hate when that happens? I'd always try and talk to him on nights out and stuff, but he was really standoffish. Okay, that sounds like issues, because if someone is standoffish, they obviously have stuff going on in their head. He's been liking my Instagrams and all my Viscos, VSCOs, however the hell you say it. He's also started back messaging me from time to time. Look at that, they always crawl back. They always, oh my god, how many girls has this happened to that I know? They always come crawling back. I'm literally always checking when he was last online on his Snap apps. Okay, girl, stop. You're obsessed. You're addicted. You can be addicted to drugs, you can be addicted to alcohol, you can be addicted to chocolate. Misha, don't get addicted to boys. Don't get addicted to any boy, ever. When you're giving him that much energy, that's too much. It's too much energy. He's not even going out. Okay, if you end up going out, you'll have to give him that much energy. So don't start giving him that much energy now. Keep your energy to yourself. Honestly, honest to God, that's a lot of energy to be given to someone. And I know I am that girl. I am that girl. I get so obsessive over things and I really wish I couldn't. So from one obsessive girl to the other, let's stop obsessing over boys. They don't fucking deserve it. Literally stupidly obsessed. Well, at least you're aware. At least you're aware you're obsessed. That's the first thing getting over an addiction, isn't it? The acceptance that you are. Isn't there like 12 stages or something like that? I don't really know, but yeah. In one way, but in another way, he's all I can think about. He can be so nice to me, but then other times makes me feel like an idiot for liking him because he can be so dismissive. That pisses me off. I don't deal with that well. If I have one flaw, it's I hate being like rejected or dismissed. And I know Preety is after saying rejection is protection, but it still fucking hurts for a while and then you realise, fuck this, and move on. But like, being dismissed is so like disarming. It's just like, you're dismissing me. Like, I never even gave you permission to think of me as in that kind of a way, as in like you're suddenly putting yourself on a pedestal above me that you can even think of dismissing me. Do you know what? So it's making you feel unequal to him, which I don't like. First of all, let's just say, where's the respect? I want to see some more respect around here. I've shed so many tears over him. Oh girl, I don't need to read the rest. End it, block, bye. Once you start crying over boys, that's it. Just don't. Unless these are like proper in a relationship or they're happy tears or whatever. But if you're not even like properly together and you're already crying over him, that's not a good sign. Just don't bother. Don't do that to yourself, because this is like a, what's it called when it's foreshadowing or something? You know, when you get a sign from the future, kind of like what it's going to be like. If you're already crying now and you're not even together and he's being dismissive and making you cry, you can't fix that. That's not gonna go, like, you know, you can't, he can, but it's up to him to do that. You can't even tell him to do that, you know, because he doesn't owe you anything. Leave well enough alone. Bye. You don't need to be dealing with that. I'm gonna read the rest of it for the video's sake, but at that point I would just be like, bye. Do I tell him? How if he doesn't feel the same at all and I ruin everything between us for good? Obviously anonymous, but you already know that. PS, thanks for reading. Love your content. Keep it up. Thank you, girl. Always anonymous. You already know. Always anonymous. Thanks for loving my content. Thank you for allowing me to make this content and supporting it, first of all. Second of all, get rid of him. Bye. He's an asshole. He's being dismissive. He's making you cry. No, not one of my HUNS. Send him on to me. No, I won't do that. Aggression is not the answer. But yeah, basically, no, you don't tell him. He's already shown you enough. Nothing you say is going to make that better. Has he shown any signs he likes you other than he's just started texting you again? People text people because they're bored. I can text people all the time because I'm bored. Just because he's texting you doesn't mean he's like properly into you. And it's a shame, but that's just life. And I feel like you're getting your hopes up and your expectations up too much, and that's only ever going to be bad, unfortunately, for us. And this is coming from the main girl who knows herself. So I'm just saying, end it, nip it in the bud, because it's gone on for too long. You're already crying over him. You're crying over a boy in 2019. I think the fuck not. No. The right boy isn't going to make you cry over him. He's not going to be dismissive to you. Do you think he's the one and he's being dismissive to you? No. The right one would never treat you like that. Never. Do we have time for another one? Who am I asking? I create the rules. Yes, we have time. I've had a friends with benefits thing with a boy for months, and he basically then asked me on a date and said he told his mom about me, then didn't text me again. Why would he lie? This is odd, but basically don't dwell on it, move past it. Some people are just weird. Some people I can't even offer an explanation to, and I studied people for 3 years in college. People still confuse the frick out of me. But yeah, move on. Okay, that was a glitch in my life. Let's leave it there and just continue onwards and upwards. Better things are always coming to you. All the blessings and all the lessons are coming to you, and just forget about that little glitch in the matrix. Okay, that was a little error in the simulation or whatever. A boy keeps coming up to me on nights out trying to get with me, but then doesn't talk to me outside of that. Does he like me, or is he too shy to talk to me? Who the hell knows? But also, do you care that much? Because if he is too shy to come and talk to you, that's his own issue and that's not yours. And there's going to be plenty of other lads out there who are not too shy to come and talk to you. So why are you giving him this much space in your head thinking about him? Obviously there's no other people that are catching your eye right now, which is fine, because that's why you're giving him this much energy, because there's no one else to give energy to. But I offer you the solution of giving more energy to yourself. This is my answer for everything, to be honest, isn't it? But it really is. Could be either. Could be that he only has liquid courage, but in which case do you really want to be with someone that has only got liquid courage and can't just like man up and talk to you when he's sober? Like, I don't think that's a good basis for anything, to be honest. He could be too shy, he could be, but that's his own issues. That's not for you to deal with. So don't, that's not for you to try and wheeze out with him and be like, oh, I think he likes me, but I think he's shy, I'll go first. Like, you can do that if you want to do that. Do whatever you want. You don't have to take my advice. But I'm just like saying, like, oh my god, did my brother just die? I don't know, basically is the answer to that. I don't know, but also I don't think you should care so much, because that's just his own issues. It's not for you to try and figure out. Like, at the end of the day, girls, we try to figure out these situations, but sometimes you just don't need to. You can't. You can just move on. You can just think, actually, I'm wasting my time here, or there is no point me trying to do this when it's something that they need to do, because you can't make them do it. You can't do it for them. You can't urge them on to do it. It's up to him. It's up to him at the end of the day. So there's no point you giving energy or entertaining the ideas that come into your head when you think of him, and you're already planning your wedding, and you're like, when he gets over his shyness and talks to me, we're going to get married, have 3 dogs and 2 children. Like, you need to stop entertaining these ideas, ladies and girls. And yes, I'm talking to myself here. Move on with our lives, okay? That's what I'm going to say. And this is how I'm going to end it now because I've been talking for an hour and 15 minutes. Hopefully I'll be able to edit this down to just an hour, but who the hell knows. If you enjoyed this video, if you did, please give it a like. If you made it this far, give it a like for me because I'm hungry, sweating, and on pins and needles. I do all this content for free for you guys. So subscribe if you've just found me. I kind of give good advice, I suppose. And yeah, I'll definitely be doing another boy talks because there seems to be a lot of issues here in this country, and whoever was abroad that sent me messages too. Listen, the global boys have just as much issues as the Irish boys. My camera's going to die now, so I'm going, but lots of love. Instagram, Snapchat, blah 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 blah. Comment down below any other. Let's give each other advice, and I'm gonna love you and leave you. Bye bye bye. Bye. Salon.